Apologize for the interruption. I know it's kind of a bummer that we're going to get split into two different videos here, but when duty calls, duty calls. There's no way around it. All right, we left off with the love work. That's where we're going to start back up. 22 seconds on the timer as we're getting started. From time to time, we will have a happy ending if you and me both empathize and love for our true selves. Challenges are to overcome and bring us to a stronger bond. They're not supposed to break us apart. Must be an adrenaline rush because you set my heart on fire. I've been watching you over from every source. I'm choosing myself. We do have to choose ourselves before we can successfully be in a relationship with somebody else. That's definitely important. Because if we can't love ourselves properly, we're not going to be willing to accept genuine love from somebody else. And we're not going to have that love to give equally to somebody else. Being empathetic to what other people are going through. Remember, this doesn't necessarily, we love a variety of people, not just in an intimate way. Overcoming challenges. We did get the forgiveness energy heavy yesterday. That could even indicate self-forgiveness, going back to the I'm choosing myself. From time to time, we will have a happy ending. So from time to time, there will be happy endings, but in other cases, you have to choose yourself, right? Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, choosing yourself. Challenges are to overcome and bring us to a stronger bond. That could even be a bond with yourself, with your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the Most High. What did I say earlier about challenges and changes building us and, us growing from those things? Love for our true selves. If you want to talk about the people pleasing energy, choosing to no longer be a people pleaser. You can empathize with other people without being a people pleaser. It may be a fine line, but there is a line there. I'm choosing myself. Don't lose faith. Good things are ahead of us. I mean, that's kind of been the going theme, going all the way back to the Wild Offering Oracle with the abundance. Divine Beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Remember, we talked this week about the ego. It was heavy. Maybe I'm wearing a mask was on the bottom of the deck. A lot of us go through majority of our lives wearing a mask and we don't even realize it. Hey there, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Usually, from what I've seen and experienced personally, it takes going through a traumatic event for a lot of us to realize that we're wearing a mask in our own lives. And boy, when that thing falls off, it really can cause kind of like a tornado effect in your life. Because when you start doing for you, when you choose yourself instead of doing and choosing based on what other people want, when you find, going back to the angel numbers, when you find your inner harmony, a lot of people don't like that. Because even though in the very beginning we don't want to, it's hard for us to comprehend and understand that not everybody has genuine intentions for us. But once we really start being authentic and true to who we are, we start seeing people a lot differently. Can you at least listen to me? We did talk recently about that inner voice, that inner intuition. I don't remember which card that was in, but it was in one of them. Can't get my eyes off your figure, the way you move. It's hard to show up, but I do care about you so much. I miss the old you. I miss us. Man, you'll go through that a lot. No matter what kind of relationships they are, people will miss the old you. And that's okay. Even from time to time, you will miss the old you. But there's this like little clip video that it comes across my feed quite often, actually. But the guy talks about, the 3 rules. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can't make other people see it. And you can't put the blinders back on. You can't go back to being ignorant. The whole ignorance is bliss. With great knowledge comes great power. But with that power comes responsibility. Ooh, okay. Let's do the Echoes of the Soul and the Dream deck. We didn't do those the other day. We'll start out with the Dream deck. It's been a while, I think, since we've pulled from this one. Last time we got sadness, anxiety, and flame. We got happiness on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. Enemy on the cut. Let them go. Going back to that tree energy, number 18. Really going back to this whole group of cards. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Let it go. We are all just stardust. The world awaits you. Forgive and make the change. That's a whole story in a nutshell right there. Whoever they are, whatever it is, it's different for everybody, really. And if you look at this card where she's cutting her hair with the sword, if you really think about it, that could even be talking about self-image. Remember when we were talking about the changing out the negative self-talk for the positive self-talk? How you see yourself versus how the world sees you. Don't let how the world views you affect how you view yourself. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. To me, that's not... I like that quote, but at the same time, I don't like that quote because sometimes they do know what they're doing. And they do it anyways. And that's when forgiveness is the hardest. But it's also when it's the most important. Because that bitterness and that grudge that we hold on to is like an anchor around our neck, weighing us down. and it keeps us stagnant. What does an anchor do? It makes the boat stay in place, right? Well, this life is a big old ocean, and if you're a vessel, that's what they used to call boats, was vessels. If you're a vessel and you're anchored in the middle of the ocean, you can't go anywhere. Especially if you have more than one. If you kind of look at it in that way, I'm not saying it's easy, but, ooh, there's a different card mixed in there. Hold on. The Unstoppable You. You are the author. That wasn't even supposed to be in there. Write your own story. Don't let other people write your story. Mentor flipped over. Gemstone was stuck to it. Mentor symbolizes guidance and inspiration. Dreaming of a mentor suggests your soul's desire for enlightenment and growth. It indicates you're entering a period of learning where wisdom and guidance will be key. The mentor's presence signals you may be ready to receive valuable lessons for spiritual and personal breakthroughs. I don't remember. I think it was from our chakra affirmations that we got, where it talked about welcoming in a spiritual teacher or guru. That's really been a hot topic the last couple days. Being willing to learn, being open to learn. Don't let your ego get in the way when opportunities present themselves for knowledge, for growth, for understanding. Then we got Angel. Angel symbolizes protection, divine guidance, and unconditional love. Dreaming of an angel suggests you are supported by a higher spiritual force. It reminds you that you're not alone. With guidance and love available, especially in difficult times, the angel encourages trust in your spiritual path and openness to the love and peace the universe offers. And then we also got Book. Book symbolizes wisdom and knowledge. Dreaming of a book suggests you're entering a period of learning and growth. The pages represent life's chapters, with unopened pages indicating unexplored potential. This dream encourages you to remain open-minded, seek knowledge, and embrace new experiences to deepen your understanding. Bam! Wow. I mean, those two cards basically said pretty much the same thing, but that has been a hot topic of conversation the last couple days. Positive thinking, get centered, inspiration, and connection. Connecting with a soul tribe, connecting with an opportunity, connecting with a teacher. Shut up! Teacher on the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. Wow. Teacher symbolizes wisdom and spiritual guidance. Dreaming of a teacher suggests a search for knowledge and self-enlightenment. It indicates a period of growth where learning and personal development are key. The teacher may also represent someone guiding you or a new philosophy calling you to explore. Shut up. Wow, I can't make it up. And the sun on the top of the deck. The sun symbolizes life force and consciousness, bringing light and revelation. When the sun appears in your dreams, it marks the moment of awakening, when hidden mysteries are about to be unveiled. Its warmth reminds you that your inner fire is ready to ignite, making now the best time to take action, showcase your strength, and reveal your true self to the world. Wow. And all your promises are gone. I'm the only one. Melissa Etheridge is on the radio. All right, now we'll pull from Echoes of the Soul Oracle. Wow. I'm at a loss for words right now. Mentor, angel, book, teacher. Your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the Most High being your teacher, sending mentors to you. All right. Echoes of the Soul Oracle. Last time we got the Glamorous Veil, number 7. We've got Ethereal Bloom, number 26, on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. I honestly didn't even know that this deck had a teacher card. That's the first time that card's come out. Mentor, angel, book, teacher, and sun. Embracing the opportunities to learn, whether it's from a person in your physical world or from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, the Most High. If you just out of the blue get a random, something you want to look up, or, a topic of interest, it may not be so random. All right. Echoes of the Soul Oracle. Unseen Stories, number 34. Crimson Resolve, number 35, on the bottom of the deck. And number 14, Gateway of Knowledge. That might be 44, but I think it's 14. Look at that. Gateway of Knowledge. Interruptions. That's happened several times today. So that could be of significance. Let me, I just realized I don't have my phone charging. There we go. Intermission. Pause. Okay. The Gateway of Knowledge. What? Can't make it up. Gateway of Knowledge, Unseen Stories, and Crimson Resolve. Number 14, which breaks down to a 5. Can't make it up. Gateway of Knowledge. Key themes: enlightenment, curiosity, new horizons, intellectual growth, expanding perspectives, and infinite potential. Then we got Crimson Resolve. Gateway of Knowledge is what was on the top of the deck. 35, Crimson Resolve, is what was on the bottom of the deck. Key themes: pain, resilience, transformation, suffering, strength and vulnerability, and renewal. Unseen Stories is what actually came out. Mystery, hidden truths, curiosity, discovery, unveiling the unknown. Clarity. We're not going to read those whole cards because they have really long messages. And I think the message is pretty clear. All right, let's go ahead and kind of finish things up. We'll pull a Wandering Heart Oracle. And then a Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and we'll be done. We're at 21 minutes. I think the other one before I had to cut it off was about that same time. I'm not really sure though. Oh, sorry, I didn't look and see what those ones were that I just put back in there. It'll be all right. Bear Fruit, number 40, and Miscarriage, number 22. Miscarriage. Be intentional with the seeds you sow. Respect the hope that exists in them. Setback, surrender. You are in a vulnerable state. Life shifted from glee to gloom without caution. Your heart is shattered. You feel defeated. You are on the verge of a downward spiral. You are unsure where your flaws lie. You ask God for answers to questions that you do not believe there are answers for. It was 23:23 on the timer when I looked. Forgive yourself, uplift yourself, and rest when it's needed. Believe with time comes endurance, and with endurance comes resolution. Listen when Spirit speaks. Learn from your mistakes, and don't project discouragement onto others. Although you are suffering, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here, it's important to demonstrate resilience. Your flowers are due. So don't give up. Keep pushing. Don't let yourself spiral into that dark place. Let Spirit catch you. All right, then we got Bear Fruit. Relish in the sweetness of life, labor and homage. The fruit of your labor offers forgiveness. The fruit of your labor invites luck. The fruit of your labor provides joy. The fruit of your labor brings pleasure. When your concentration is directed towards one specific thing, chances are you will reap what's fitting. You will pull in favor where you rest your heart. Look at that. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Ashe. Your many nights of prayer, worry, and faith are finally paying off. You have worked hard for everything you receive. You're a dear friend and an honest companion. The foundations to your relationships are solid. You are optimistic at the core. The law of attraction proves your spirit is made of gold. Do not forget to give thanks to the Most High, to your tribe, to the land, to your dead people, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, to nature, to your body, to all the things that have contributed to your long term welfare. Being grateful for all the little things that mean so much that so many of us from day to day forget to be grateful for. The attitude of gratitude goes a long way. All right, we'll do some Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards and then we'll be done. We've got renewal on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started. All right, Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Complacency. We got impatience on the bottom of the deck, double confirmation, and expansion on the top of the deck. Impatience. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Complacency. Let your intuition be your guide. Life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build on someone else's? Sadness and an inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. Wow. Where's it at? Make the change. Let them go. We got that energy out here a lot today. Find your way of expressing yourself. Expansion. Your life is changing as you move away. Wow. As you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Wow. I love how it always comes full circle. All right, and then impatience. Let's see. Your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. What did I talk about at the very beginning of the video about with the nostalgia card about being in the present? We talked about the chasing and calling energies. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. All right. I hope this has helped somebody today. I apologize for all the interruptions. Life will be lifing. You know how it is. As always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and the blessings yet to come. If you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life, and you never know the impact it could have on yours. Be blessed, find peace, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.